football. And boy, oh boy, what a difference a week makes. Last week down at Wapello, the temperature in the mid-80s. Really a hot night to play football. Tonight, here we are back at the Little Rose Bowl, Oliphant Street Field, and the temperature's in the mid-40s. So it's a very cool night here. It's rained over an inch. Been raining all day. They're predicting rain all night tonight and possibly all weekend. So it's quite a difference a week makes. The Bears have had a good week in practice, according to the coaches, and they've also had a good week in the district standings. This week, Class 1A District 5, Alburnett and West Branch are atop the district at 2-0 marks. Iowa City, Regina, and Bellevue follow up at 1-1. Northeast Goose Lake has a 2-0 mark, so they're right up there with Alburnett and the Bears. And then at 0-2 are Winfield Mountain Union, tonight's opponent Midland, and Wapello. Alburnett's 4-0 overall. Of course, the Bears are 3-1. Iowa City, Regina's 3-1. Bellevue's 2-2. Northeast Goose Lake is 3-1. Winfield Mountain Union is 1-3, Midland is 0-4, and Wapello is 0-4. Last week's results, of course, the Bears won down at Wapello, a big win for them, 35-6. Alburnett 34, Winfield Mountain Union 16, Northeast Goose Lake 22, Bellevue nothing, and Iowa City Regina 49, Midland 6. This Friday night's games is Midland here at West Branch, Alburnett at Bellevue, Northeast at Wapello, and Winfield Mountain Union at Iowa City Regina. We expect a pretty good game here tonight. West Branch knows about streaks, and so does the Bears' homecoming foe. We have over a 20-game losing streak, and this is my first year, Midland coach Frank Fischler said, explaining how his Eagles are in a rebuilding stage. Midland has had a tough start to the season. Through the first 4 games, Eagles' opponents are averaging 38 points a game, while Midland has scored a total of 32 points. In district play, Alburnett and Regina have defeated Midland 44-8 and 49-6, respectively. Part of the rebuilding process at Midland is just getting players. We're up in the 40s, and that's a big difference for us, Fischler said. The Eagles are led by a first-year quarterback, 6'6" junior Mark Burish, who is averaging over 100 yards passing. He has about a 40% completion rate and makes some good decisions, Coach Fischler said. Other Eagles players include fullback Josh Walters and tailback Ryan Burlage, who run behind an inexperienced line. Receivers are Mike Dobling and Austin Streeper. On defense, Fischler lists linebacker Tim Rushford and tackle Ben Brownwell as leaders. West Branch coach Butch Peterson's club comes into this game 2-0 in Class 1A District 5. We're going to really work on our passing game this week, and we're going to try to work on developing depth. The Bears are averaging 29 points despite an opening game goose egg and allowing 12, although the defense has limited the last 3 opponents to just 6 points apiece. Player honors this week. Mark Hansen won the Bears Yellow Jersey Award this week for helping to prepare his teammates for Wapello, and the Slobber Knocker Award for the best hit went to senior co-captain Jeremiah Saburn. So we'll be back in just a second, everyone, to bring you tonight's game, and it should be a good one here at Oliphant Street Field. All right, folks, we're just about set to kick off here. Number 58, Chris Robertson, will be kicking off this week for the Bears. Boy, oh boy, the rain has started here again. Game time temperature is 47 degrees, so it's a cool night here at Oliphant Street Field. Robertson kick is straight down the field. It's touched by a player at the 25, and it's going to be down, or picked up actually around the 20. Starts out around the right side, has a hole, and he could go. Number 58, Robertson's the last man to get him, the kicker. Midland starts out with great field position on that good kick returner. They started at their own 38-yard line, first play from scrimmage. They won the toss, elected to receive. Around his right side, number 31, Howie Gates in there on a great defensive play. Number 66, Tyler at nose guard, 56, Babcock at one tackle, 61, Saburn at the other. Straight up the middle, number 9, O'Neill in on a tackle there for the Bears. Down, and we're going to call it 11 here. Kip Peterson and Gates at defensive end. O'Neill and Fennell linebacker back to throw. Has a man in the open, and it's completed about the 50-yard line. It'll be good for the first down. Getting a wake-up call here. As we said in our pregame, this kid from Midland likes to throw. That's number 7, Mark Burish. He's a 6'6" junior. Straight up the middle, and Fennell in there on the tackle along with, we'll see who that other, Saburn. Second down and 7 for Midland. Ball in Bear territory down on their 47-yard line over the left side. Nice hole there. And number 56, Babcock, makes the tackle. Midland marching right down the field here. 3rd and 1. Ball on the Bear 41-yard line. Handoff over the right side. And he's going to have the first down. Marching right down the field. One of the things you worry about, there was no school here today, so anytime you get these kids out of routine, it takes a little while for them to get going, and we have a flag. All right, number 82 for Midland, Richie McCall brings a play in there late every time getting a play in, but they get it off in time, and nice hole right up the middle, and he's going to get the 5-yard penalty for legal procedure back, so it'll be 2nd and 10. All right, Bears trying to dig in. Number 65, Larry Kuzman in that defensive line now for Babcock around that right side, and number 87, Peterson gets a hand on him and gets him down for no gain. 3rd and we'll call it 11 here for Midland with 7:19 to go first quarter. No score here at West Branch. Rain continues to fall. Shotgun formation has a man going deep, and that ball's going to be, looked like it was going to be intercepted by Gates, but it wasn't. Number 17, Josh Walters into punt from for Midland from about the Bear 45. Kessler is going to let it bounce, and wouldn't you know, it takes a hop right at the 1-yard line. He cuts it back to the 5, to the 10, and look out, to the 15, to the 20. He has a blocker out there, out to the 40, and a great return by Corey Kessler. Bears have their first crack at the football. A great return there by Corey Kessler. The ball rolled dead on the 1, and he made a smart decision, picked it up, took off, got it all the way out to the Bear 38. O'Neill in motion to the right. Handoff right up the middle, and it's stuffed up right in the middle. Number 51, Fennell comes out for the Bears, and 58, Robertson in there at that right guard spot. Kuzman at center. Handoff over the right side, nice hole. Gates busted outside, and he could go all the way. Cuts it back in, 40-35. Another cut to the 30. Still on his feet, down to the 25-yard line. By Pat Gates, 35 yards and a first down, ball down on the Midland 25-yard line here. Number 58, the right guard, Robertson, getting in late here. The Bears are going to have to hurry to get this off. O'Neill in motion. Players jumping all over the place. This handoff to Howie Gates, and he'll get nowhere. Out here for the Bears. Number 5, Jay Schultz now in. Number 20, Jason Vincent. Gates and Gates still in the backfield, along with Coleman at quarterback. Handoff over that right side, and Gates has a nice hole, and he's going to be down to about the 21-yard line. Cock and Fennell at guards, Saburn and Teasdale at tackles. Peterson the tight end. 3rd down, we'll call it 8. Quick pitch. Nice little handoff to O'Neill, and he has a hole, and he'll be down to about the 17, 18-yard line. It won't be enough for the first down, but I'm sure the Bears will go for it here. Bears faced with a 4th, and we'll call it 3. With 4 minutes to go first quarter. No score here at Oliphant Street Field. Ball on the Midland 18-yard line. Gates is hit in the backfield, stays on his feet, down to the 15, and he'll be close to the first down. First down, ball down on the Midland 14-yard line with 3:25 to go first quarter. O'Neill in motion to the left. Hand off to Howie Gates, cuts it back inside, slips and goes down at about the 11. That run by Gates was erased there. There was a legal procedure against Midland, brings up a 1st and goal at the 5. Hand off to Howie Gates, and he should score. There's a beautiful hole on the left side of that Bear line. Touchdown Bears with 2:49 to go in his first quarter. That last drive by the Bears, 8 plays. Zach Thomas to attempt the extra point, and it's wet, and it's no good here at Oliphant Street Field. So the Bears lead this thing 6-0 with 2:49 to go first quarter. Number 58, Chris Robertson, set to kick off for West Branch. That last drive, as we said, 8 plays, 62 yards. Great kick by Robertson, high in the air, down to the 20, fumbled at the 20. It's going to go out of bounds at the Midland 25. Midland takes over at their own 26-yard line. They had 14 yards on the ground the last time they had the ball, and they had 12 yards through the air. Sneaks over that left side, and he's going to get about 4. This is a fairly large Midland line that we're looking at here, and as we said before, the quarterback 6'6", and we're going to have a flag. Midland picks up their 3rd penalty of this first quarter, another illegal procedure. Handoff over the right side. Ooh, a nice hit in there. We'll wait and see who gets up off that pile, but boy, there was contact immediately, and that's number 51, Benny Fennell. Knocker award here for the best hit of the week, and number 51, Ben Fennell, just got his hat thrown in the ring. And we have a timeout. Third down and 10. Officials wipe the ball off as the rain comes down under heavy pressure and simply throws the ball away. Before they kick, we want to tip our hand to the chain gang crew, who we seem to miss every week. That's Bob Leslie, Drew Johnson, Captain Gary Bass, and General Bruce Jeffries. Tip our hat. They're out here every week. The unsung heroes. Kick, the ball taken at the 45 by Schultz. To the 50, sees a lane to the 45. Takes a hit, and he'll be down at about the Midland 43-yard line. Bears take over after a nice return by Schultz. There's 57 seconds to go in his first quarter. Bears lead this thing 6-0 here at West Branch. Cold, cold night. Rain continues to come down. Coleman back to throw. Has that big Corey Kessler out there, incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Coleman, the West Branch quarterback, throws a nice pass. Has some good touch on that ball. 2nd down and 10 here. 53 seconds to go. Coleman rolls left, has time, looks, has a man coming across open, and it's almost intercepted. Kuzman leads them out of the huddle here on a 3rd and 10. Bears trying to throw the ball a little bit here. O'Neill in motion to the left. Coleman's had pretty good protection. Has protection again, throws out a nice screen set up to the tight end Peterson. Punt number 72 for the Bears. Andy Teasdale comes in a little late there, but we're ready to go now. Evidently they're going to go for it here on 4th down. No, they're not. Ball's fumbled by Gates. He picks it up, gets away. He's at the 50, and he's going to be down at the 49-yard line. Midland gets a big break here. Instead of being deep in their own territory on the it appeared the Bears were going for it then and decided to quick kick. Handoff over the right side, and he's going to go nowhere, maybe a yard. Midland 2nd down, 8 yards, ball on the 50-yard line. Bears lead this thing 6-0. Midland gets maybe another yard over that left side of the Bears. 3rd and 7, big play for this Bear defense with 11:21 to go, 2nd quarter. Rain continues to fall. That ball is slick. Has a play over the middle, almost intercepted again. Number 17, Walters in to punt for Midland. He'll be punting from about his own 45-yard line. It's a good one, a high spiraling kick. Schultz is going to take it at about the Bear 16, drops it, keeps his cool, picks it back up, starts up that right side to the 25 out to about the Bear 28-yard. Bears take over for their 3rd possession of the evening. That first quarter went by quickly. On their own 28, they've had 2 possessions, they've scored on 1. Handoff over that right side to Gates, cuts it back inside to the 30, still on his feet to the 35, what a great run! To the 40, out to about the Bear 44-yard line, and you aren't going to see many more nicer Fort Gates. That's a young man that's just shown vast improvement at the running back spot. He's got 5 carries, 55 yards so far. Ball on the Bear 43-yard line. That's their 3rd first down of the game. This time Coleman keeps the ball, cuts it up inside to the 45, and he'll be out to about the Bear 46-yard line. Cool breeze blowing out of the east here at Oliphant Street Field. 2nd down and 6 with 10:07 2nd quarter. 6-0 Bears. Coleman pitches to Gates, has some room to the 50, to the 45, and he'll have another first down. Bears putting together their first really solid looking drive here of the evening. 1st and 10 on the Midland 45. Hand off to Gates over the right side to the 40. He's got 5 for the Bears, and one of the things, hopefully we won't jinx them here, but there's been an absence of penalties here for the Bears this evening. There's no penalties so far in the game for the Bears. 2nd down and 5. Vincent in motion to the left. Hand off to the left side to Howie Gates, and he'll have about 4. Coleman 0 for 3 tonight throwing the football, but really he should be 2 for 3. 2 of those passes were very catchable. 3rd down and 1. Hand off with the right side to Gates, bumps off one tackler, puts his head down, and he's going to have the first down. 1st and 10 Bears. That's their 5th one of the evening. Putting together a very nice looking drive. Ball down on the Midland 34-yard line. Coleman keeps the ball, has a nice hold, nice little seam there to crack through and show some quickness given. So it's 2nd down and 3 here. Like I said before, one of the real positive things is no penalties for the Bears. Very disciplined offense here tonight. O'Neill in motion to the right. Coleman pitches to O'Neill, has some room to the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, down at about the 5-yard line. First and goal Bears, ball on the 4-yard line. Hand off over that left side to Gates, and he's down close.
That's Pat Gates carrying the ball for the Bears.
Well, a rather unusual play. There was a late fumble, it looks like. The officials huddle up and then call it a fumble. West Branch, it's a weird night, the weather and everything else. Straight ahead for about 3. Second down and 7 here for Midland. Right over the middle, busts out there, and there was a hole there. It gets out to about the 6-yard line. 5 for Midland. Midland very slow about getting the play onto the playing field here. Back to throw, and they throw a little slant pattern, and it's going to be complete for the first down. Midland set to go here, 1st and 10 after the complete pass, ball on about their own 11 or 12. Straight ahead for a couple. Second down and 8 here for Midland. Rain starting to come a little harder here with 4:17 to go in this first half, and there's a fumble. It looks like Midland fell on their own fumble here.
Fumble on the exchange.
3rd and 10 for Midland. Bears need to get some rush this time. Another pass, he looks that slanting pattern again, and it's complete, and it's going to be good for another first down. Midland continues to go. This drive started at their own 1-yard line, remember. Second first down. Handoff right over the middle for no gain. Second down and 10 for Midland. No gain on that first down play. Right up the middle. Ball on the Midland 25. Handoff over that left side. And a nice play in there. It looked like when it gets up, it's number 66 nose guard, Jeff Tyler. Call a timeout here on 3rd and 10 for Midland. I'm sure they want to try and get the ball back with 2:20 to go. Big play for Midland here. Watch that pass again. And this time they simply go straight ahead. We know want to try and get a return on here. Schultz standing about the Bear 45. Heavy rush. And he's going to be down. And that's number 22, Corey Kessler, on the sack. So the Bears will take over with great field position with 2:04 to go in this first half. Bears take over on great field position at about the Midland 18-yard line. So they'd love to stick one in here right before half. Coleman pitches to Gates. He needs to get that corner turn. Turns it at the 20 to 15 to the 10. What a great run by Pat Gates. Number 61 for the Bears, Jeremiah Sabrin, shaken up on that last play. So we've had about a 5-minute timeout here. Second down and 2 for the Bears after that fine run by Gates. Ball down on the 10 with 1:43 to go. First half, Coleman goes left, has a convoy in front of him. Turns it up to the 10, puts his head down, and he'll be down at about the 6. What's their coach doing out there? Bears go quickly here with 1:25 to go. 1st and goal, ball on the 5-yard line. Coleman gets hit, and he's going to be sacked all the way back to the... Get a big break. After that big loss, Midland assessed a face mask penalty, so the ball now back about at the 7 or 8-yard line. Gates down in there around the 5 with a minute to go here in the first half on a 1st and goal yet. 56 Babcock in for Sabrin now at that tackle position on a 2nd down and 4, 2nd and goal actually, with 48 seconds to go. Bears called a timeout, and the ball is fumbled into the end zone. I don't believe it. Well, as we said before, it's a strange night here at Oliphant Street Field, and that fumble goes into the end zone. Midland gets the ball, so they bring it out to the Midland 20 with 43 seconds to go in this first half, and they simply, it looks like, fell down, slipped down, we don't know what there.
Mark Burris downs the ball to the Eagles.
Midland takes their time getting this playoff with 14 seconds to go here. It looks like this first half is going to end 6-0, and Midland simply falls on the ball again, so the first half is going to end 6-0 here in favor of the Bears, and it's been a strange one at Oliphant Street Field. Yeah, you get that's probably wet too. All right, while we have a second here, folks, we'll try to give you some halftime statistics. As we always say, they're not official. We just try to keep as close a statistics as we can from here in the press box. But total plays, the Bears had 24, Midland had 27. Rushing plays, the Bears rushed the ball 21 times, and Midland rushed the ball 21 times. Passing department, Coleman was 0 for 3, but as we said, he was right on the mark on 2 of those 3 passes, but they were simply dropped. Midland was 3 of 6 for 24 yards. First downs, the Bears had 7 and Midland had 4. The penalties, amazing statistic here, the Bears had no penalties in that first half, and Midland had 4 penalties for 30 yards. Rushing yards, the Bears had 147, and believe it or not, Midland had 9 yards on the ground. As we said before, in the passing yards, they were 3 of 6 for 24. The individual stats for the Bears, Coleman had 3 rushes for 16, O'Neill had 2 rushes for 28, Howie Gates had 6 for 18, and Pat Gates had 11 for 85. The Bears had 4 possessions, Midland had 5. I think the big story of the first half, of course, is the Bears fumbled the ball twice down on the 1-yard line. So in all reality, the game could just as well be 21-0 here as it is 6-0. So we'll be right back in just a second to bring you this second half as the rain continues here at Oliphant Street Field. Kickoff to open this second half, and boy, the Bears need to come out and establish something here early. Just a series of mistakes that's cost the Bears. Kessler gets the ball at the 32, to the 35, to the 40, out to about the Bear 44-yard line. First and 10 Bears. First series of the second half. They lead this thing 6-0 here at Oliphant Street. As we said before, the game time temperature was 47. It's done nothing but get colder. The rains come harder. That ball is hard to hold on to. Howie Gates straight ahead for no gain. Bears actually lose a yard on that last play, so now it's 2nd and 11 here at Oliphant Street. Ball on the Bear 44-yard line. Coleman goes to hands the ball off, keeps himself up to the 50, down to about the Midland, we're going to call it 47-yard line, close to the first down. Great drives there in that first half. One 8-play drive and one 9-play drive. Like we said, those fumbles the big story here as the rain continues. Handoff to Gates. He's got a huge hole down to the 40, 35, 20. Jukes the guy down to the 15, and he's going to be out of bounds at about the Midland 12-yard line. 46. Ball spotted it. They say he went out at the 15, so it's 1st and 10 Bears on the Midland 15-yard line, 10:28 to go, third quarter. Handoff to Gates again, and he's going to be down. We'll see where they mark it, just about the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 here for the Bears. Ball still on the just on the Midland side of the 15-yard line. Bears on a mission here. Hand off to Gates. He's got some blockers down to the 10, and he's going to be down at about the 9-yard line. 3rd and 5 here for the Bears. It's nice to see that big number 61 back at that tackle spot. Saburn, he went out in the first half. Could dare afford not to lose him. And Gates goes straight ahead for maybe a yard. Have a 4th and 5, ball at the 10. They need to get just over the 5 for a first down here. 8:41 to go here, clock running. Third quarter, 6-0 West Branch. First big play this second half. Coleman cuts it upside, pitches it late to O'Neill. He has some room. He's going for the marker. Touchdown, Matt O'Neill. Touchdown, O'Neill, a 10-yard run. That drive by the Bears, 6 plays, 56 yards, capped off with a 10-yard O'Neill run. Bears go for 2 here. Coleman rolls left, looking for a man in the end zone, still looking, and he's heading for the marker, and he is going to be marked out.
The 2-point conversion is good. There's 8:29 to go.
Number 58, Chris Robertson, set to kick off for the Bears. Bears trying to get a little bit of that thing called momentum going here. Touched at the Midland 30 and fallen on at the Midland 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Midland. They'll take over on their own 25. This is their first series of the second half. Bears lead this thing 12-0 with 8:25 to go, third quarter. Handoff over the left side. Number 9 O'Neill in there on the tackle. Bear defense doing a good job in that first half against the run. Midland had 21 carries for only 9 yards on the ground. Wants to throw, has the man out there. Intercepted by Gates, and this could go for a touchdown. He's to the 35, to the 20. Cuts it back, a nice cutback, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Pat Gates. That's a 50, we'll call it a 45-yard interception for return for a touchdown. Pat Gates, he's got 122 yards on offense, but he just picked up another 45 on the defensive side of the ball with that nice interception return for touchdown. Bears go for 2. O'Neill has a convoy out in front of him, and somebody slips through there and is going to get him.
And O'Neill takes the pitch for the 2-point conversion. It was no good.
Chris Robertson set to kick off, and just like that, folks, it's 18-0 West Branch with 7:37 to go in his third quarter. Bears have struck twice here. Ball hits at the 25, down to the 20. Picked up, starts up that right side, and nice job by the Bears special teams. We want to get the two men that was in there to tackle him. We'll wait and get their number here. Number 5, I believe, was Jay Schultz on the tackle, and number 45, Brian Watts. Takes over. This will be their second possession. Ball on their own 28-yard line. They started the last time on their 25 before the interception. To the left side, Kessler turns that play in, and boy, oh boy, number 31, Howie Gates, comes in from the backside and makes a tackle, and we have a flag. Midland assessed a 15-yard clipping penalty after that play, so now it's 1st and 25. Ball all the way back on about their 15-yard line over that left side. Ooh, Gates in there again, and he just got himself a nomination for slobber knocker. No gain on that last play. Midland appears to be a little bit confused here on the formation. Fake the handoff, wants to throw, and simply throws the ball away. He wanted to throw out here in the left flat, and the Bears had that well covered. Well, we certainly hope that Coach Peterson bottled up whatever he said at halftime and saved it for another time, because this is a totally different looking Bear defensive unit here. And they're not out incomplete. Walters will be kicking from his own, we're going to call it 5-yard line, and there's heavy pressure. Schultz may have a chance to return this. Hits at the 40, picks it up at the, he's just going to leave it alone at the Bear, or the Midland 45-yard line. Probably a good decision by Jay Schultz. Yard line here with 6:14 to go third quarter. Amazingly enough, the Bears do not have a penalty in this football game. Just a great job by the Bear offense. Handoff straight ahead to Howie Gates, puts his head down, and he'll get a good 5, maybe 6.
Howie Gates is the tackle for Midland.
2nd down and 4. Gates picks up 6 yards on that first down carry. Ball down just over the Midland 40-yard line. And we may have our first penalty. Kuzman leads them out of the huddle. The Bears get their first penalty of this football game, a 5-yard illegal procedure penalty. Brings up a 2nd and 9 here with 5:17 to go third quarter. Coleman to throw, has a man open out here. That's Kessler. Tries to make a cut and goes down at about the Midland 36-yard line. Had a nice night throwing the football. He's been right on target on 3 of those 4 passes. 3rd and 1. Straight ahead, Howie Gates. He's hit at about the 35. He'll be close to the first down. Gates comes up just a little short, so it's 4th and 6 inches here for the Bears. They need to get just over the 35-yard line. Quarterback sneak, and Coleman goes straight ahead, and he should have it. Bears pick up their 10th first down of this football game. Ball on the Midland 35. Coleman sets him down, fakes the handoff, pitches late to Gates, turns that corner down to the 30. Look at that speed. Down to the 20, down to about the 18. 1st and 10. Gates reels off 17 more yards. That gives him 139 for the evening. Ball on the Midland 18-yard line. This drive started on the Midland 45. O'Neill in motion to the left. Handoff over the right side to Gates, and the ball comes out again.
Ball switched loose on the play. And the Eagles have recovered.
Midland takes over at their own 15 with 3:10 to go here. They trail 18-0. There's that little look-in pass, and he's hit right out there immediately. And down he goes at about the 10, and number 20, Jason Vincent, made the original contact. We have Midland 4 of 9 in the passing department. That last pass was complete, but they lost 4 yards. Handoff over left side, the ball comes out, and I believe Midland got it back at about the 10-yard line. 3rd and 14 for Midland, and in defense of the players on the field, it's extremely cold here, extremely wet. And the pass is incomplete. We're not sure who that was even about his goal line, and the ball's dropped. He picks it up and gets it off a beautiful kick. Schultz is driven back at the 50, has a man out in front of him. That's Kessler to the 40, down to about the Midland 38-yard line. Bears take over at the Midland 38. Fumbles has been the big name of this game so far. The Bears have had 4 that have really been costly. Handoff over left side to Howie Gates. Does a little hop, skip, and a jump, and he's gone. He is gone. That's Howie Gates. That's a 38-yard touchdown run.
For a 37-yard touchdown, Coleman will hold.
Howie Gates, one play, 37 yards, a touchdown. That gives him 62 yards on the evening. Little Zach Thomas is going to kick. It's up. No good. And we're going to get to see big Hayden Varner kicking off, number 95. Bears have a lot of good kickers. It's a good one right down the middle, taking it the Midland 20 to the 25, to the 30, to the 34-yard line. Midland takes over. This will be their fourth possession of the second half on their own 34-yard line, straight ahead for a yard. 2nd and 8. Midland picks up, they give them 2 on that first down carry. Handoff right up the middle for maybe a yard again. Midland let the clock run out there to end the third quarter. So the third quarter ended here 24-0 in favor of the Bears. So it's 3rd and 5 here. And we have a flag. Midland picks up their 6th penalty of the game. A 5-yard illegal procedure brings up a 3rd and 10 now. Bears go for it. Pass over the middle, and a nice play there by number 51. Midland 2 for 6 the second half, but for 0 yards. He had a -4 on one and a +4, and the ball is a terrible kick. Comes off the side of his foot, hits at the Bear 41-yard line, and we'll see where they mark it. He marks it at the Bear 37-yard line. Bears take over on their own 38. 1st and 10. 11:22 to go in this football game. West Branch 24-0 here. Little misdirection. Has a man clear, and that's that big tight end Peterson taking it to 40. Nice looking pass play there by the Bears. Incomplete, 2nd down, 10 yards. Handoff over left side to Gates to the 40, and he's dragging people with him, still on his feet. What a run by Howie Gates. Good for about 5-4. Gates picks up 6 yards on that last carry. Coleman pitches to the other Gates brother, Pat, and he's out close to the first down. It's a 15-yard face mask penalty. That's highly unusual to see an offensive face mask penalty, but anyway, it's 3rd and 25 here for the Bears. Ball all the way back to the Bear 25. Coleman back to throw. Has time, has that screen set up to Peterson, and he has all day over there. 35, 40, 45. He'll have the first down, believe it or not. 27-yard pass play to Kip Peterson.
Pass is complete to Kip Peterson. He is ahead to midfield, good for a 1st and 10.
That's a nice looking play. The Bears have been trying to run that. They got it completed, got the first down, 25 yards. Hand off to Gates, does a little stutter step down to about the Midland 45-yard line. 2nd and 5 for the Bears, 9:12 to go in this football game. Clock continues to run. Ball on the Midland 45-yard line. 24-0 West Branch. Little inside counter to 40. This is to Vincent. He's down to the 30. That's Jason Vincent for his first carry of the evening. Jason Vincent picks up 15 yards and a first down. Handoff inside to Gates. The ball comes out, but he gets on it again at about the Midland 26. The Bears, once again, another fumble, but they get it back. Gates this time goes that right side, cuts it back inside, down to the 25, down to about the 23.
Gates goes on the right side to West Branch.
Again, while we have a second, we want to tip our hat to that chain gang crew over there. Boy, it's cold. They've been there all night. Drew Johnson, Bob Leslie, Bruce Jeffries, and Gary Bass. Thanks, guys. Coleman back to throw on 3rd down. Has a man out there. That's Kessler. It's complete. He's down to the goal line. Touchdown, Bears. That's a 25-yard touchdown pass from Coleman to Kessler. But I don't think he made it. Gates picks up 1, so it's 2nd and goal at the 2. And boy, oh boy, you have to worry a little bit here the way the Bears have been turning the ball over down deep. This time Gates has it again, puts his head down. He goes and standing up. Touchdown, Pat Gates. Touchdown, Bears. That's a 2-yard run by Pat Gates. Number 28 for the Bears, Kyle Hoffman, in to attempt the extra point, and it's no good.
No good.
That last drive by the Bears, boy, it was a beauty. It was 38 yards on 9 plays. Coleman threw 2 great passes in there, 2 for 3. Big play being the 3rd and 25 pass completion to Kip Peterson for the first down. So it was a 38-yard drive on 9 plays. Big Hayden Varner kicks all the way down to the 10-yard line up this right side. And number 5, Schultz, in there again on the tackle. Possession of this second half. They've really not generated any offense this second half. The ball's out. It's loose. They get it back. Number 56, Babcock, for making early contact there. Had 6 rushing plays this second half for a total of 6 yards. 2nd and 11, straight up the middle, and there was a nice hole there for Walters. He gets about 5. 3rd and 7 here for Midland. Oh, the ball comes out, and Midland simply falls on it, but give credit to the nose guard, number 66 for the Bears. Jeff Tyler was right there. About his own 20, snaps back. Kessler and Schultz. Ball's going to hit again. It's a wobbly kick. It's going to roll out of bounds at about the Bear. They mark it at the Bear 38. In here for the Bears, we got some new players in. Number 2, Gabe Waters. We want to correct ourselves too. That last drive that the Bears scored on was 62 yards, not 38. 62 yards on 9 plays. A great West Branch Bear football drive. Handoff over the left side, and boy, oh boy, 9 yards, and we'll get the young man's name here. We're going to have to get the fresh off program out. That's number 33, Cody Klein. Well, that fine run by Cody Klein was taken out by a penalty, so it's 1st and 15. We got number 57, Eric Cobble, at center. Number 7 in motion for the Bears, Jared Tiley. Waters rolls right, looks downfield, has a man clearing that Schultz, but then pulls it back down and decides to run with it, and he gets about 8 yards. Number 45 in there for the Bears. That's Brian Watts. Number 15, Mike Osmondson. 2nd and 7. Number 7 for the Bears in motion, Jared Tiley. Handoff over the left side. Ooh, tremendous hit there. About a 3-yard run by number 33, Cody Klein. Austin Hatfield come off the field for the Bears on 3rd and 2. And we have a flag. Number 19's in there. I hate this. Tim Hamer's in there. 55's in. Number 55, Joey Layton comes out for the Bears. Number 19, Tim Hamer in there for the Bears. Number 45, Brian Watts. 1st and 10 Bears on the Midland 49. Hand off to Hamer. He makes a nice cut, gets down to about the Midland 44-yard line with 2:35 to go. Number 77 for the Bears in there, Mark Hansen in that offensive line. That Hamer was the 8th Bear offensive player in there. Ball comes out, and Midland's going to have it. Number 78, Chris Reddy, was in there for the Bears on that last play, along with number 6, Ben Dean. We want to make sure we try to get everybody's name in here. 1st and 10 Midland. And the ball is loose, and the quarterback will simply fall on it for about an 8-yard loss. Number 57, Eric Cobble, in there at nose tackle for the Bears. 2nd and 16 for Midland, and the ball, a nice defensive play by Watts there. Simply knocks the ball down. Good play by Brian Watts for Midland. 1:19 to go in this football game. Back to throw. There's that in-looking pass. Ooh, tremendous hit over there. Number 22, Kessler, and number 5, Jay Schultz. In this second half, Midland's 2 of 8 throwing the football for 0 yards. Walters to kick from about the 29. Kessler lets it hit at the Bear 35. It's going to roll dead at about the West Branch 29-yard line. 1st and 10 on their own 29-yard line here with 1:02 to go in this football game. They lead this thing 30-0. Whole bunch of fresh faces in there. We'll try to get everybody's name if we can. Handoff over the right side to Hamer, still on his feet, and he gets about 3. Number 10, Randy Seidel in for the Bears, and number 6, Ben Dean on a 2nd and 7 here with 32 seconds to go. Handoff over the left side to Cody Klein, stiffs arm to the 50, puts his head down to about the 45-yard line. Number 33 is a young man you're going to need to keep your eyes on here. He's an up-and-comer. That's 33, Cody Klein. And boy, does he run with some authority. 1st and 10 Bears. 20 seconds to go. Waters back to throw. Has a man down there that could be intercepted, and it is at the Midland 30-yard line. In Hatfield in that defensive line for the Bears. Number 55, Joey Layton. Hanson in there. Wants to throw out here in the flat, and it's incomplete. 10 seconds to go here at Oliphant Street Field. Back to throw. Incomplete with 7 seconds to go. Oliphant Street. Rain continues to fall. We got 7 seconds left in this football game. Little inside handoff. Has some running room. Cuts it back inside, and he'll be down with, that should be it. So that's the football game here at West Branch. And the Bears come away with a 30-0 victory. And as they say, it wasn't pretty, but it was a W as far as we're concerned. The Bears stay perfect in district play. And that's what you got to keep doing here, to keep plugging along. Get a W every week. Next week, they got to travel all the way to Northeast Goose Lake, which is a long road trip for the Bears. So as we always do, this is Wayne Lang, voice of the Bears, and Joe Rummel's on camera tonight, saying thanks a lot to all you loyal Bear fans who braved the weather, came out and watched us here. It was a terrible night for weather conditions were terrible for football, but anyway, we thank you very much for coming out to watch us, and all the Bear fans out there in Bear Country, thanks you again for your support. We ask you to come follow us to Northeast Goose Lake next week. We need your support, and thank you as always.